team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No chance to catch it. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Cortez. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Kentucky. Now the important point after attempt. Oh, he missed it. It's no good. They still trail by a point. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down here for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they'd like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the PAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. They come up empty and miss a chance to tie the game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed to the running back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over on top of everybody for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn of the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find room. It's Cortez. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's exactly what defense coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. But you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. From the gun, he looks for an open man. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit it. That's a big third down defensive play.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Kentucky. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. It's a quarterback keeper. Finds room at the 30. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Pass caught down at the 20. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Oh, it's a reverse. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's McGooligan. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Pressure is coming. And it's caught across the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after was good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Just time enough for one more play in the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. A strong fight back.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second down after the incompletion. A handoff to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this time it's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A 4th down completion to the running back. And he's tackled after the catch.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away. So
it's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Off the fake, the holder with a completion. And they've got him, but the fake works, and they do pick up 1st down yardage and maintain possession. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, the playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll try a pass here. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, my gosh. What a missed opportunity for this defense. You talk about being a deflator. That ball goes up in the air. Chance for an interception, and instead they give up a completion off of a tip ball.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the sack. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He stays alive. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I hope the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Touchdown, Penn State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Cortez. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.